Hey guys, welcome to Centenary United Methodist Church YouTube Sunday School. So good to see you all again. Hope you've been working on your bag, a lint in a bag this week, and you're thinking about ways that you can help other people, and by doing that, honor Jesus. Again, look forward to seeing you all at some time. If you see me out at the grocery store or anything, please make sure you stop by and speak. All right, today our little lesson is on how Jesus loves the little children. And it's based on a story where Jesus was visiting with a lot of different people. He had probably spoken to them, and the parents were trying to bring their children up to him. And the disciples said, no, Jesus is busy. And Jesus wanted them to know that no, he was not too busy to see the children, because the children were the most important people to him. So let's watch our video on how Jesus loves the children.
Jesus loved little children, and whenever he could, he helped them. One day, an important man begged Jesus to come to his house and heal his sick son. But Jesus didn't go. Instead, he said,
"Go home. Your son will live."
The man believed Jesus and went home. But before he got there, his servants met him and said,
"Your son is well."
Jesus also helped a little girl. Her father's name was Jairus, and he was an important man.
"My little daughter is dying. Please come and pray for her so she will get well and live."
But before Jesus could go to the little girl, she died. Still, Jesus went to see her. With the child's mother and father and 3 of his followers, Jesus went into the girl's room and took her hand in his.
"Little girl, stand up."
And she did. She was well. Great crowds of people followed Jesus to see his miracles and hear him teach about God's love for them. One day, a huge crowd of 5,000 men and their families followed Jesus. It was late in the day when they reached Jesus, and the people were getting hungry. The only one with any food was a little boy with 5 small loaves of bread and 2 fish. Jesus blessed the food. His closest followers and helpers gave it to the people. After everyone had plenty to eat, the helpers gathered up 12 baskets of leftover food. Many people wanted to see Jesus. When Jesus saw how sick and sad they were, he wanted to help them. One day, some people brought their children to him. His helpers tried to send them away. But Jesus said,
"Let the little children come to me. Don't stop them. You must love and accept God like a little child if you want to enter heaven."
So today's lesson was showing the miracles of Jesus. Not only how much he loved children, but the miracles that he performed in both the young boy who became well again, and in the Jairus' daughter who Jesus brought back to life. He showed his power as God's son, and he brought these people back to health and back to life. And that's not the only miracle that Jesus performed. We also saw a little lesson too in there about feeding the 5,000 people, how Jesus took the loaves of bread that the little boy had, and basically they weren't loaves, they were more like a roll that we have, and the small fish that he had, very small fish. and he blessed them, and he asked God for his help, and he fed all of the people with more than enough. In that particular lesson, not only did Jesus perform the miracle of taking the food that they had and turning it into more, he also satisfied the people. He fed them. He met their needs. He did everything that they needed. So Jesus was showing them that he was God's Son in the miracles that he did. And he was showing them that he was all that we need by taking care of our physical needs, our spiritual needs, our heart needs. Jesus takes care of everything. He's all we need. And then at the end, when we talked about the small children, Jesus showed that the small children, that you all are the ones that we all need to learn, that we adults need to learn from, because you believe and you have the faith in him. You don't cloud it up with what ifs. You believe and you trust and you know that he is truly God's Son. And that is the most wonderful faith of all, and that's the faith that you all have. So, we looked at Jesus as the miracle maker, as God's Son. We looked at Jesus as the one that takes care of all of our needs, and Jesus as the one that loves the children and loves the way that the children come to him with their simple, profound faith. Y'all have a good week. Blessings to you all.